Okay, part one of part two is accomplished. Barry Bernstein, followed by the biggie, Bill Daly, who wasn't going to be easy because Bill's a legitimate 200 shooter, but what money? Oh, what money. Now the only problem is how do I finance this match? Yeah, me and Larry, we didn't have quite the proper amount because we didn't know what we had in front of us. We really didn't. So what do? I pick up the phone, call Perth Amboy, speak to somebody I haven't been in touch with for a couple of years, Douglas. I fill him in and he goes, I'll be there with whistles and bells on. Okay. Now it just so happens that Larry and Douglas, they had a fallout and not even speaking to each other. So Larry says, well, I can't come, but I made him a partner anyway, even though Douglas was back in the match. I didn't have to put up a dime. It was beautiful. It's Times Square now, 42nd Street and Broadway. We're right around the corner from Ames, where they shot The Hustler. What a fantastic place and atmosphere that I just felt the whole thing. I was sucking it up. The whole atmosphere of the neon signs, the Times Square lanes, old style. I love it. Now Barry had his own business that he owned just a couple blocks away. I guess that's why he picked this. And I later kind of found out that I think he owned a piece of Times Square. If not the whole bowling alley. I mean, at least a piece of it, though. So we walk in, and it just so happens that we were like the only white guys almost there. Doug brought his brother down, and this is a big guy that just ripples with muscles, good-looking guy, and he also has a permit to carry, and it was sticking right out in his waistband. Yeah. For whatever. We get up on the lanes, and I didn't know what to expect. I mean, high boards, low boards, old-fashioned type things. Maybe Barry really knows this place. Maybe it's very hard to hit. But anyway, I felt comfortable there. And then I was surprised when Barry only put up 200 for the first game. Douglas stood right up. He pulled this wad out of his pocket. I mean, hundreds of big gigantic wad, and he goes, I'm covering the house. And that made me feel really good. Well, I beat Barry the first game. The second game I really had to hold back. I couldn't beat him too bad, but yet I just wasn't looking to lose anything. I wanted to win and get out of there. After we're up about maybe 7, 8 games, and Barry kept going, and he kept going into the office in the back and coming out with more. Finally he goes, I'm out of cash right now. I'd like to bowl on credit. I said, Barry, this isn't, it's something I really don't do in general because we never, it's just like, when does it end? I said, I'll give you a marker for 2,500 one game. He goes, okay, fine, no problem. I beat him that game, and we walked out. Nice size hit. And the following week at Green Acres, Barry walked right up, 2,500 in hand, no problem at all, which I really didn't know whether there would be a problem. No problem. He goes, you know, I know what came down. You're much better than me. I'm not even in your class. I said, Barry, I told you I was a pretty good bowler 10 years ago, and I finally found my stride, and I'm coming back into my own. He goes, yeah, okay. I said, who I'm really looking to bowl is Bill Daly now. He goes, well, if you set that up, I want a piece of it. Don't forget, I definitely want a piece. So if he wants a piece of me against Bill Daly, he had a lot of respect, because like I said, Bill Daly is pretty good. Next chapter, we're going to go into what happened. What happened that whole year in front of us. A roller coaster ride, but a great roller coaster ride. See you then.